won't be long now.
Alright guys, today is a spicy one. We're going for 2,000 likes and I'm reminding you to subscribe to the channel. Today we're using the Vex Mythoclast with the Catalyst, higher stacks of overcharge, increased stability. So we're pairing this up with the Path of Burning Steps, which gives you increased damage on solo weapon kills. So you see where I'm going with this? You proc overcharge to give you max stability on the Vex Mythoclast and you get a damage boost. And you're hitting people for 42, 43 to the head with Firewalker plus overcharge. Overcharge Firewalker is just absolutely insane, and it's clear to me, and it should be clear to you, that this exotic is meant to be used on a Titan with this exotic pair of boots, because the synergy with the Catalyst and the exotic is literally hand in hand. Let me explain to you why. So you need 2 kills to max out your overcharge for Vex Mythoclast. Now obviously the original purpose of getting the overcharge is to be able to switch then to the linear fusion rifle mechanism of the Vex Mythoclast. I'm sure all of you have seen videos on it already, but you can basically switch to fire mode and start hitting linear fusion rifle shots to the head, and it can even one-shot supers, so it's really cool. But I believe that the Catalyst actually unlocks the true potential of the weapon by giving you like insanely max stability vibes once you get full overcharge. You cannot miss with this thing. It functions like a 360 RPM auto rifle in its normal firing mode, and if you're hitting all of your crits with this type of weapon, the time to kill is around 0.8 seconds, which is really solid for a full auto weapon. And with this stability and consistency, you're going to be absolutely shredding people. But this is where it gets a little bit crazier, and where the synergy between the Path of Burning Steps and Vex Mythoclast, I think this has to be an intentional thing. Because basically, to max out your overcharge, you need to get 2 kills basically in PvP. You can see here we're using the linear fusion mode. Very rare appearance for that in this video, by the way, because I'm focusing on the Catalyst plus Firewalker. So you get 2 kills, you max out your overcharge, and 2 kills 9 times out of 10 will proc Firewalker. So as soon as you get 2 kills, now you've got max stability and hitting 43 to the head, dropping down that time to kill significantly. It is a big difference. It's like it's charged with light basically. That is another thing I want to mention. If you run taking charge and high energy fire, you're going to be getting multi-kills with this weapon, and you're going to be proccing Firewalker, but also with it being a Catalyst and this exotic now being masterworked, you're also going to be making orbs, which means you could be charged with light in between your Firewalker procs, meaning that you can basically walk around at all times with a damage boost with Vex Mythoclast if you are slaying out. You can see there I proc Firewalker and I made an orb, and then you pick up that orb for later and you charge with light and you've got high energy fire, and basically the charge with the light high energy fire damage buff is virtually the same as Firewalker. So you're basically just walking around buffed out of your mind, absolutely shredding people. And in like mid-range, talking like 20-25 meters, this thing is absolutely insane. It deals a lot of flinch. It's a very good dueling weapon. And then you have the added versatility of the linear fusion shot. If you want to take the linear fusion option, you can. It's an absolutely insane gun. It's probably the only gun in the game that you can just rock this gun. It doesn't even matter what you have in your other slot. And by the way, you've got so many options with this being a primary weapon that can function as a special weapon and also as one of the biggest damage dealing primaries in the game. Vex Mythoclast is a very awesome exotic, guys, and combining this exotic with Path of Burning Steps is for sure the complete version of this weapon, in combination of course with the Catalyst. This is absolutely, it's just so crispy, man. It is absolute fire. It is absolute fire, pun intended. Also, I want to give a shout out to the homie Merza for letting me hop on his account to try this thing out. Much love for that. We were on Steam actually for this gameplay. All the gameplay you're seeing here was recorded on PC. It's been a while since I played on PC, and I've got to say it felt pretty good. It felt pretty good indeed. Now, yeah, like I said, this weapon is just a beast all on its own, and it really does present you with a conundrum. What weapon do you pair with Vex Mythoclast? I think the obvious option is a shotgun, because that's probably the only area where this gun is weak, I suppose, is when people are right in your face. So you can have a shotty for close range, you can have the regular overcharge mode for mid-range, and then you've got the linear fusion option for long range. This is probably the most well-rounded loadout you could use in this game. It is very, very cool, man. And yeah, it's also like an anti-stasis weapon, purely for the fact of its synergy with the boots. So you're going to be proccing the damage buff when you get hit by a shuriken as well as obviously when you're just getting kills with Vex Mythoclast. Basically, put on these boots, put on Vex Mythoclast, and profit. It's that simple. It is that simple, and that is what we were doing in this gameplay. This gun is absolutely awesome. I myself am definitely going to be sticking around in VOG to try and get my hands on this weapon, because like I said, it's probably the most versatile gun in the game, simply because it's a primary weapon that can function as a special weapon. It's a primary weapon that functions very, very well to a high level in mid-range as a primary weapon, and of course it has absolutely superb synergy with the Path of Burning Steps. This is basically the full package, and this is Vex Mythoclast final form for sure. You guys have to try this combination out. Also, if you haven't already, drop a like on the video, because we are absolutely going in with this gameplay, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the shredding going on in the background. We've also got Weapons of Light now. 48 to the head with this gun, by the way. You are wondering, yes, it gets the buttery smooth DFP seal of approval. Vex Mythoclast final form. Absolutely stunning. We were rolling some of these Rumble lobbies with crazy speed, man. Crazy speed, because like I said, you're just rolling damage buffs, and any weapon that can roll a damage buff plus this stability buff, that is such a big difference. Like, it tightens the accuracy and the recoil of the gun very, very significantly. It's something that you are absolutely going to be able to notice. It's not one of those passive things where you're like, it says I've got more stability, but maybe I don't know. Trust me. Like, I shot this thing against the wall with and without the catalyst, your reticle is going up to the moon. And without, it is such a tight spread of bullets. And with it being a high impact auto rifle by default, yeah, like, you are not going to hit crits as consistently with any other high impact AR in the game, meaning you're never really going to see the true potential of that archetype aside from within the Vex Mythoclast. I am telling you guys, this is a very special weapon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my sponsors, code DFP for 10% off on Evolve PCs, on Battle Beaver Customs, and on Advanced GG. Check all of them out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.